Hello and good morning. This is Amanda, your art teacher, and I'm here in my room on Thursday morning at 9:36 a.m. I am here and I'm going to be working on a new pastel drawing of a park that I used to ride my bike to as a kid, and I would just go in the woods for miles and miles in any direction all by myself, just out in the trees. And this is one of the most important places to me in the whole world. So I took this photo when I was there last in 2017. And if you go down that way, there's like this big marsh. It used to have water, but I think the water evaporated in the years since I was a kid. And um, yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I've wanted to do this for a while, and I'm finally doing it. And here's my paper. I've already started it, as you can see. And I've completed 3 recent artworks that I will show you right now. I finally finished the boat painting that I was working on. Ta-da! It's all right. I like it. It's not bad. I probably will not be doing another painting of something, a photograph my friend has taken. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just the colors. I'm just not crazy about it, but it's fine. It was fun to do. I enjoyed it. I'm glad it's over though. And then something I'm really happy about is this one. The glare. So this so much glare everywhere. You can't even see what I'm showing you because of the glare. Oh my gosh. Is that any better? Kind of, okay. So these are a set of 2. And so there is a restaurant called the Dockside in Virginia Beach where my dad and I go to every year. And they have great crab cakes and oysters. And it's called the Dockside because you can, it's on Lynnhaven roads, which they're not roads, they're like waterways that people can take their boats through and get to the ocean and fish. And then at the end of the day, they come back and they go home. So, uh, and if you're in a boat, you can pull up to the dock at this restaurant and you can get off your boat and go into the restaurant and get food and like eat it on your boat, or they'll serve you drinks in your boat, and it's really cool. And I took some photos of the view from the restaurant and the dock. And there's like a house and a boat. And here's some more boats, fishing boats. And this was an assignment for my UNLV advanced drawing class that I did. It was supposed to be something with contrast, and I speak about that all the time because I love it. And let me see if I can get up close. Doot, doot, doot. I'm really happy with it. I really like it, and I framed them, as you can see, so now they look really nice. And See, the white border is when you put the tape on your paper and then you pull it off, it leaves a nice crisp, very satisfying edge right there. And I'm either gonna sell these or keep them. I don't know yet. And yeah, it feels good to have finished them, especially since I started them like a year ago. And this one, the boats, I really struggled with finishing it because I'm not crazy about it. Like this one I like more because it has this house and it's just more exciting to me. So I was like, eh, but I didn't want to leave it unfinished. So yeah, I did that. And then that's all I have to say about that pretty much. Thank you for listening to my rambles. It's all important to me though, but I know it's not important to everyone. So, okay. Oh crap! I have to go to work soon. No. So this is going to be a short video. So I will show you what I can in the time that I have. No, that's not going to work. Okay, so as you can see, I've created a grid with some thread, so I can use that as a guide. And I've folded my paper. Let's see, am I going to use this one? I don't think this really matters for what I'm going to do right now, but these printouts are two different colors. So I've measured and I've folded my paper, and this will also give me a grid that I can use to estimate to see where things go. And I've started with the brown. I used a mix of this purple, this blue, I used brown, and I used some of this gold color. So these are kind of unlikely colors that you would think to make brown. You know, you don't just want to use just brown because that would be boring. So you can use some unlikely colors in your work. And I'm probably going to make this a little more colorful than what you see here. And so when I start an artwork, I look at things in terms of the major shapes that I see. So the major shapes that I see here would be this rectangle of the ground right here. And then the next ones, I would look at the major lines that I see. So the major lines that I see are the trees, and they're very dramatic. And so I'm going to do those right now. And I'm using I'll be using some Blick store brand pastels. And I will also be using my Prismacolor new pastels, and these are splendid. They're very creamy. They're creamier than just the Blick chalk pastels. And then I'm also going to be using um, these Faber-Castell Pit pastels, and I really like these too. And they're like a chalky colored pencil kind of. But these I will use last, I think, when I go to put in the details. So I have 14 minutes before I have to leave for work, so I'm going to see what I can just do right now. And as you can see, when I was doing this, I had a lot of pastel on my fingers from blending, so I just took what I had left on my fingers and I just sort of drew in some tree lines. I don't know if you can see them, but they're there. And then I started going in with some yellow, but it didn't really blend that well. And this is not pastel paper, so that could be why. Or maybe I just didn't take my time because I did this the other morning before I went to work, so I was rushing. Again, there is a pattern here. Okay, so, and then looking at the colors, whenever you start an artwork, it's good to identify the major colors that you see. So I've already done that. I'm going to use this half, the greens, the browns, some blacks, some white. And then I have these more greens, some yellows, and some stuff right there. So I have all this set out already. And then it's very easy. You just sort of do what you see. So I have a tree that starts here, comes about here. See, here's my hand in the way. Go up, do. Okay, so here we have the first tree. This one's straighter. So I can do straight. I already have a guide here. And I'm not applying full pressure with the pastel at first. Just like painting, I like to work in layers. So once I get the major colors down, and I mentioned that I like to block everything in first, and then I like to do the details last. And there's going to be a lot of green going on top of this. So I'll probably do a green layer and then go over the trees again. And then I have one more. And then the other benefit of not using full pressure in the beginning is if you don't like something, it's easier to erase it or cover it up. I should just draw right-handed. But then you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, it's easier to cover up or remove something if you have like a light layer of it. Okay, that one is kind of thin. And this is gonna probably have to come up a little more. I measured it. I think it needs to come up a little bit more. You can see I've already started with the path, but this is just an estimate, so I don't know how it'll really look. And then I have another tree that's sort of. Okay, yeah, I don't like that at all. So I'll just cover that up. Or I can erase it. That's the benefit of doing things lightly. The stuff is so pigmented, it doesn't really erase that well, but it erases enough that I can cover it. And then the white is a pretty powerful pigment, so you can use this as an eraser, and that's what I did on my black and white ones. And I have to run to work now. I gotta go wander around the garden for a few hours. And then I dog sit from like 2:30 to 4:30. So I have to put this aside for now, but I will work on it mentally while I'm gone. And something else that's pretty cool that I've done recently is in my last video, I mentioned about getting back into running. And I did. I went to the gym one day. I was like, I'm just going to run. And when I ran track in high school, I never ran like a solid mile because I would always get tired because I run like sprints and I just run as fast as I can. And I never did that for like a whole mile. So I would just stop and cool down and then I would just go really fast again. And this time I was like, okay, I'm just gonna jog. Jogging is super boring. I don't know how people do it. Bless you if you like to just jog, okay? But I did it. And I ran my first solid mile because of the power of the suggestion that my DNA test results gave me that I have the sprinter gene and that I have endurance traits and my heart rate is like just kind of built for running. And my first mile that I ever ran solid in my whole life, I think it was like, was it 13 minutes? Yeah, I think it was like low 13 minutes. And then I was like, I'm going to go do it again. And I'm going to decrease my time because that's 13 minutes is pretty high. And then, so I went and I did it again. And I got it down to like high 10 minutes or very low 11 minutes. I forgot where I stopped, but that was exciting. And halfway through, I was like, man, this is taking forever. Like, it's just like, I just want to go fast, right? And jogging to do it at a pace where I didn't get too tired to where I had to stop. And I was like, okay, maybe if I increase the speed, it'll go by faster. And I was right. So then my friend challenged me. He's like, I want to see your mile time. I was like, okay. That challenged me. I was like, now I really got to do it. And then I increased the speed again. And then I had to slow down and slow the speed down, but I didn't stop and walk. I just ran a little bit slower. And then I got that one down to 10 minutes and 6 seconds. So much fun. So much fun. I love it so much. My goal would be to run a mile full speed. That would be so much fun for me. I would be so happy. I have one of my old realtor friends is a competitive runner here in Las Vegas, and he knows a lot of stuff. And I think he runs like 5 minute miles or maybe less. I don't know. Yeah, it's fun. I would like to do that um, because I feel very alive when I'm running as fast as I can. And that is my joy that I'm sharing with the world. I accomplished something that I had never done before uh, in life. And um, the power of suggestion on the mind and body is very strong. So, had I not gotten these DNA test results that said I have like the genes for running really fast, maybe I wouldn't have, I think it programmed my mind and my body to be able to do it. And I want you to use that for yourself to improve your life however you can. A lot of people, oh, think, oh, something runs in my family, so that means I'm going to get it. And that's probably the power of suggestion. You can suggest other things to yourself, and that can change your whole mindset and your whole body, how that works. So yeah, the power of belief. Believe good things, and good things will happen. The law of expectancy. What we expect, we usually get. And I hope you're all staying warm and cozy and well fed. And I hope you have a lovely Christmas holiday. I'll probably be back tonight to make more progress because I think I can finish this one fast. And I have two other paintings I would like to start. Sorry if I rambled. I haven't been on camera in a long time. So sometimes you just have to listen to me ramble about cool stuff. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.